Hi guys, thank you for watching this video. Today's video is gonna be a questions and answers from the people who sent me the questions via my website. So the first one from Alexander, he asked me, how much fuel do you carry extra on board on a normal flight? Well, this depends on the operation, on the company and on your personal preference. I'm talking about short haul, because that's what I fly. Within my current company, we took 200 kilograms extra on a normal flight, which is basically nothing, because that is a very short amount of minutes. Within my current company, we take 1000 kilograms extra. And of course, it depends on the weather, if we take more or less. Because if the weather is forecasted okay and nothing special, and then I mean we just take whatever we need and a little bit more extra just for holding, for example. But if the weather is forecasted like really bad, then we take at least the fuel we need for our alternate, if it's not already included in the flight plan, which is normally the case. Then I mean we decide between us what we want as an extra fuel. Some people take a lot extra, some people take less extra. It's just a personal preference, but yeah, I usually take 1000 extra in the current company where I work now. Then asks me, then a name, how was your first solo flight? Well, my first solo flight was very exciting, but also scary because I wasn't experienced at all. I only had done 11 sectors. I didn't feel very safe, you know, because I felt like I knew nothing. Of course, I knew how to fly the plane, how to take off and land, but I mean, I just didn't feel very comfortable still in my seat over there. So yeah, it was an exciting moment. When I landed, I was very happy. When I landed, because in the air, I mean, I was like shaking, you know, like, oh shit, is that is a runway over there, can I still see it, whatever, am I not too far out? I mean, crazy. And I'm sure for everyone who's going to have their first solo very soon, you'll never forget the moment you go solo. It's very special and it's very stressful, but you will be happy after that. I mean, to be honest, right? I mean, I can also tell you a little story, a little paradise story, but it's also so nice and also not stressful at all, but that's just not the case. So, I mean, why would I say that? Then, how was the cross country? Well, the cross country was really nice, because if you go on cross country, actually in my case, I went to a place where I'd never been before. So I just grabbed the map and just put from point A to B to whatever. So you have to time on a specific place and then fly a specific heading for that amount of time to arrive at your next point, and from there to there to there, and hopefully at the end you arrive at the airport, because that's why you did it, right? You want to land somewhere, refuel and then come back. And in my case it was a 300 nautical miles flight, and I went to Lake Havasu in Phoenix. Maybe if you guys live in the vicinity of there, I mean, it's amazing, really lovely, and nature is so beautiful. The airport is lovely as well, because they have popcorn. Then I'm happy, you know, if they have popcorn, I'm good. You can imagine if you're doing a flight like that, then you have to pick very obvious and very good recognizable places, because you don't want to end up over a mountain which is actually not your planned mountain, you know what I mean? Because then at the end you go somewhere where you have no idea where you are, and then you're all alone in the middle of nowhere in a place you've never been without any fuel left. Well, good luck, we don't want to talk about that, but I mean, that's why it's very exciting. Anyway, I really loved it, and I was super happy when I landed in Lake Havasu, and I went down, I went back, and I mean, after that I only did trips like that. I only went to specific places I've never been before, because it was just a challenge for myself. I really enjoyed it. Then you guys asked me about the instrument rating. Well, instrument rating is amazing. Why? It's so different from the VFR flying. You learn so many things, and you realize when you're at the end of the IFR training that you're like, wow, when I had my PPL, I knew nothing. At least that's what idea I had. And nowadays I still use everything I learned from the IFR phase back in Arizona during my flight training. You really realize that that VFR flying is so easy, and not compared to comparable to the IFR phase. Of course, the fact that you're flying a multi-engine airplane at one time is super interesting. I mean, the second engine, it's crazy, and you will love it. I'm sure you will love it. Ah yeah, then a very interesting question from Rob Birds. And I'm gonna answer this question in another video, very detailed, but now I'll just tell you my summarized opinion about this. So Rob, he asked me this: what about automation? About the fact that there are airplanes flying without any pilots on board. Is that even possible? Is that gonna happen in the future or not? Well, okay, let me tell you this. Technology is going so fast, and our brain is just simply too limited to think about what can be done in the future. When you look back 20 years ago, you could not imagine an iPad, you could not imagine Wi-Fi, you could not even imagine internet or a computer which just fits in your bag like that, you know. Technology is going so fast that there are many things which we cannot imagine right now, but which will happen. And I'm sure that flying an airplane without any pilots on board, with a lot of people, is gonna happen at some time. But of course not now, of course not whatever in the next 10 years, but in the future it will happen for sure. I think at this moment right now, they're actually already flying a lot of airplanes in the air without any pilots on board. Of course they are called different, but I mean the size is the same. Some airplanes have a wingspan of at least 20 meters. They are called the drones, but basically it's just a normal airplane. Jet engines, everything, but the difference is that there's not like a glass window in the front, it's just all black and everything, but it's just a normal airplane, no passengers, a lot of things on board, no pilots, but they're being controlled by the drone pilots on the ground in Texas in a container. I mean, if that is even possible right now, and how many people are aware that that's happening? I don't know, maybe you are, but I'm sure there are a lot of people who have no clue. So if that's already happening right now, they're flying just, you know, between us, or okay, not really between because they're flying like real high, but anyway, it's happening right now. Of course, there are simple things like, for example, how are you gonna deal with simple issues not flying related, because I'm sure there will be a backup for that also. But let's say a passenger who's not really nice, or someone who's gonna decide in the flight what to do and where to go, because then there's no, maybe camera crew, I don't know, I didn't think about it, but I mean, I'm sure they will come up with something. So Rob, very interesting question. I will explain this way more detailed later on. Then the next question is, oh yeah, you guys ask me this question all the time. What are these posters in the back? Well, these are the posters I have here in my room because I really like them. I found them on Instagram, actually. I was just scrolling and then I found this photo, like, wow, I wanted something like this. It looks fancy, it's not something everyone has, you know. I don't want to have like an IKEA poster or something. Well, don't worry, it's not like this, because this is just a very small company from Sweden, and they're called RetroPatents, and they're founded by Greg and Aiden, two guys, and they just made up the patents like this. So what they did, they made these posters, and they have limited those editions, 250 per poster. So they're very unique and they stay very special. I chose out of many because there are many choices. Just go check out their website, www.retropatents.com, and you can find a lot of posters like this. I'm sure you'll find at least a few which you like. So I chose, as you can see, PlayStation controller, the computer, and the camera, and I really love those. I get a lot of compliments about them, like, hey, where'd you get these? Well, I got those online like that. It took about 2 weeks, so I ordered them, and then 2 weeks later they arrived, so I was really happy. Anything else? Nope, that's it. So thank you guys for watching. If you have another question, which really cannot wait, just send me these via the website, because with the website I filter the people who are really serious and not just hello, how are you, you know, like that kind of stuff. Of course I appreciate that, but I just don't have the time to answer on those messages like that. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye. Oh yeah, and of course, why I left Ryanair, right? I mean, come on. I don't think I need to explain this, right? You all know why I left Ryanair.